So, welcome back. Data trecut.
Ever.
So, your backstory started in Winter's Grace. In the dominion of the Frostlands in the Ganabalt Empire. Tu fiind, basically, un experiment, la fel ca și mulți alți copii, pe care The Ganabalt Empire îi folosea to create soldiers and to test different substances and their magics, their forbidden magics, outside from prying eyes. Într-o noapte, ați mai rămas, dacă nu mă înșel, 6 sau 7, ceva de genul ăsta. Ați fost cu toții scoși afară din the catacombs, din the dungeons unde erați ținuți de ani de zile. That's everything you knew until that point. În ideea de a fi supuși unui test, unui final test, în care practic you either die or you use your ability, manifest your powers and then you are going to be spared. Cu toții ați fost omorâți, inclusiv tu, technically, moment în care ți s-a manifestat o putere ascunsă ce se pare că stătea dormant inside of you. Something that is similar to what the Dark Elves and the Dark Elves have, known as hatred. A latent fell magic that resides inside of you. Probably because of the experiments the Ganabalt Empire did on you. În momentul acela s-a vindecat rana, you attacked your executioner and managed to wound him, and then the priest that was overseeing your execution stopped him, and you were shackled, chained again, tossed back into your prison, now without your friend and companion Pen, who died without manifesting her abilities. Următoarea zi, you were taken and two guards were tasked to bring you to Victor's Hollow. So basically ai fost dus din the Frostlands to the Woodlands, în Victor's Hollow, unde ai fost cumpărat de Straps, un stable master, a former gladiator, care cumva avea menirea să te antreneze și să te supravegheze în evoluția ta. În timp a ajuns să fie antrenat chiar personal de Straps și cumva să fii luat sub aripa lui. Iar cu ani ai învățat diferite abilități, inclusiv să fii un pic mai stealthy, to use your superior agility and dexterity of your race, of the Viera race, to your advantage. Ai învățat diferite tehnici de luptă and so on, până când ți s-a manifestat magia și în momentul acela l-ai rugat pe Straps dacă ar putea să te învețe magie. You did the favor to him, basically wounded someone, cineva care Straps voia să se răzbune. The mission was successful, and in exchange he bought another slave, Dark Elezen, who goes by the name of Mordred. This Mordred a învățat că e un seer, un fel de magic user care a fost prins cu peste 6 luni în urmă de The Ganabalt Empire, made a pleasure slave și având această magie, Straps l-a achiziționat special pentru a putea să-ți devină maestru teacher. De la el a învățat că în urmă cu peste 100 de ani, the Sun Queendom, basically the queendom of the elves and the beast folk, who were at war with the Ganabalt Empire, were defeated. The Sun Queen was slain by the emperor of the time, and their lands were assimilated by the Ganabalt Empire. Majoritatea elfilor de atunci și the beast folk, they left the Ganabalt Empire and they left their homes behind to wander off to the west, founding the Crusadia Republic, who to this day is still under the control and authority of the Ganabalt Empire, paying tributes to them. o parte din elfii de atunci, they manifested this hatred and their skin turned ashen grey and they became the first Dark Elezen or the Dark Elves. Majoritatea își fac veacul în ruine, in the woodlands, Mordred being one of them. După ce ai ajuns adult, la 15 ani, in the Ganabalt Empire, you had your first Colosseum fight in Victor's Hollow, Victor's Hollow fiind un loc unde sunt o grămadă de coloseumuri din astea, unde se țin diferite jocuri din astea, unde sclavi, dar nu numai, pot să-și manifeste abilitățile și se spune că dacă câștigi 100 de meciuri, un sclav poate să-și cumpere libertate. În prima bătălie au murit o grămadă, ați luptat împotriva unui Fell Demon și singurii supraviețuitori ați fost tu și cu Mordred using his abilities, his magic, to attack the creature at a distance and you manifesting your hatred to impale it and to deal the final blow. And with this, you return back to your stable where Straps basically ți-a dat un rank up he praised you and Mordred that you've brought great glory and great honor to his stable and to his house. And because of that, you've earned your practic, your nu vine cu cuvântul, mâncarea și tot antrenamentul ăsta și tot investiția pe care Straps a băgat în voi, basically. Însă noaptea aceea n-a fost la fel ca toate cele. Un grup de Dark Elfi s-au infiltrat în the stable of Straps, killed him and his, cum zicea el, his children and his boys. Se pare că e un grup care au venit să-l găsească pe Mordred și să-l salveze. În momentul în care one of the Dark Elven assassins se pregăteau să-ți curme și ție zilele, Mordred stopped her and said, "No sister, he's a friend." And Mordred gave you a choice. Remain here as a slave or come with them and become free of the shackles that is the Ganabalt Empire. You took his hand, you took the shield, the monkey shield, the shield of the monkey de la Straps, and you've chosen freedom and an unknown future together with Mordred and his Dark Elf brothers and sisters.
Brothers and?
Sisters.
Okay.
So,
So now we have to escape the city?
uh,
Oh.
it's fine. They have an escape route already. So basically, erau foarte pregătiți pentru chestia asta. You get the feeling that this operation took a while to prepare. It's not easy infiltrating Victor's Hollow and one of the stables, especially being Dark Elves. Dar se pare că au reușit să găsească pe Mordred și using the sewer systems, using other people inside of Victor's Hollow, guards and other people who were bribed, you are of course, because someone was bribed. Ați fost reușiți în cam o oră să fiți scoși din Victor's Hollow. And using the cover of the night, you leave Victor's Hollow and you go northeast. What Mordred says is the ruins of Saria, which is a sacred place for the Dark Elves and the Beast Folk and the Elves in general. Nu știu de pe ce hartă ești tu. Te pune aici.
Eu sunt pe arena.
Ok. So this is Victor's Hollow pe hartă.
Yeah.
And you are going
Okay.
in this direction. So basically it's about a 2 to 3 days walk towards these ruins inside of the woodlands. using the cover of the forest and the cover of the night. You run for the entirety of the night until the first rays of dawn come, and then the group stops. În tot timpul ăsta e basically just running and trying to hide. Nu prea multe vorbe were exchanged in this process, but after about 6 to 7 hours of running, yes.
Are there people following us? Or
Din câte poți tu să observi, nu.
okay.
Whatever they did a good job.
Okay.
And cum am zis, covering their tracks as well. They are used to this terrain. This is their home. They know every leaf and every tree and every branch from when they were little. Specializați în chestii de genul ăsta, în guerrilla tactics, subterfuge, stealth missions. Intrat rapid într-un loc, asasinat pe cineva, omorât și s-au retras înapoi in the woodlands, again using the cover of the magical forest to their advantage. Some of them do have magic, using probably illusions and other survival abilities to cover their tracks. And it seems for now that you guys are safe. So after you finally stop, îți dai duhul de cât ai fugit, Mordred vine la tine, îți dă o ploscă cu apă and says, well, Yami, it seems that we are lucky that the Eight still regard us as free and companions of the living, at least for now.
Yeah, we're lucky we got out.
You could have chosen differently, but you did not. You've chosen freedom, and you've chosen to follow me.
Well, I had to win 100 fights to get out, to maybe get out. The first one was horrible, so yeah.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Come. Let me introduce you. Este un grup cu tot cu voi doi, un grup de 7 persoane. You, Aviera, and 6 Dark Elves, including Mordred. Mordred îți face cunoștință cu sora lui. Let me check that. No. Morgana, of course.
I mean, it's Mordred.
Da. Și zice, meet my bigger sister. This is Morgana. She was the one who almost killed you, cut your throat. But I stopped her just in time. So, păr alb, ash gray skin, beautiful green eyes, hood up. She's very, very intently looking at you, giving you basically the stink eye, not understanding why Mordred brought you with him. Nu zice nimic, nu se prezintă, nu face nimic. She's just ignoring your existence, just looking at Mordred, saying, I hope that you know what you did and that you will not come to regret this decision later, brother. We've come for you and not for your baggage. I'm sorry for my sister, she's on edge and she's still angry with me for not listening to her and getting myself trapped by the Ganabalt Empire in the first place. Regardless, Yami, we are going to some ruins that the Feral Elves are using to hide and to strike at the Ganabalt Empire's caravans and traveling merchants, soldiers sometimes. It is a sacred ground.
Is there something I must not do on this sacred ground?
Usually,
Can I enter?
it is not a problem because you are a beast folk. If you were another race, for example, a Hure or Lalafell or whatever, you wouldn't have been able to enter. But being a Beastfall, being a Viera, you are like us. You are one of us, and a descendant of the Sun Queendom, and you can come inside of the ruins. But we're going to meet the leader of the group that my sister asked for their aid. His name is Avan, and he is a rebel, a renegade, an outlaw, and he has his ways of dealing with the Empire that's different from the hunters of the woodlands and from the shamans of the Duskbarrow. He's a little bit more aggressive. He doesn't discriminate. Doesn't matter if you're a woman, if you're a child, or if you're a soldier. If you're from the Ganabalt Empire, you're his enemy, basically.
Right.
I still need to talk with my sister and to understand why she asked the aid of such an individual, but it seems that she was desperate. And that she, for a better lack of words, she sold her soul to Avan so that they rescued me. And now she's indebted to him, and I must speak to him and see what his desires is, what his plans are. Now, this will be your choice. If you wish, you can leave the group after we are safe and choose your own path in life, or you can come with me and I can try to enlist the aid of my brothers and sisters, Dark Elves, and help you learn how to control your hatred and dispel magic that resides inside of you. The choice is yours. We have about 2 days until we arrive at the ruins, so think about this. What you want to do.
Well, you're basically the only one I know in this world that still lives.
That is
I don't want to go in the world like this, just alone, and maybe I
Right.
can help your cause against the Empire.
So you are willing to fight against the Empire with us.
I mean, they tortured me, they killed me, they beat me. And
Alright.
yeah,
Alright.
fuck those guys.
Alright, then you are my responsibility. So as long as we are together, I'm going to look after you and I'm going to teach you our ways, show you what it means to be a feral elf. And you can adapt. I am sure that you have the resources necessary to learn our ways.
Yes, and I'm willing to help with whatever I can.
Very well. So for now, let's go to these ruins, and maybe you can help me and see what this Avan fellow has in store for my sister. I also wish to go to Duskbarrow and talk to the leader of the shamans there. Her name is Unetia. She is very wise, and she is also the protector of those parts. And a follower of Rea Silva, the goddess of nature and the woodland beings. So for now, we rest for a couple of hours, get some sleep. I'll see if I can get some food for you. And if not, well, we've been we are used to not eating for a day or two. So
Yeah, we'll live.
we'll live. They make camp. Doi dintre ei, they keep watch. Mordred cu Morgana and another one, they set up camp. Dacă îmi zic camp, like the most basic thing ever. They do not make fire, so it's pretty cold. Dar na, fiind Viera, you have your fur, you have your armor, and you cuddle up at the roots of a tree, and if there is anything you wish to do, if not, you can rest for a few hours.
I think I'll just rest after all that running.
Okay. Okay. So, instant, Adon, ești trezit de un Mordred care te scutură un pic de umăr și, like, you're a bit on the edge, te trezești așa speriat, where the fuck are you? Da, stai, ești aici în pădure, tocmai s-a întâmplat toată nebunia asta cu Straps și cu The Dark Elves. Și zice Mordred, here, have some water and you can eat this. Și practic îți oferă un seed bar cu miere de albină, știi? Și cu zahăr caramelizat. Basically îți dă un seed bar. Și
The button per pig.
Da, ceva de genul ăsta. And you eat it. It's what they use to eat dacă nu au timp să vâneze and they go for missions like this. Mănânci, it's pretty good, it's sweet. You've had honey before, but this tastes different. Mai cu caramel, gust de caramel, it's pretty good. Bei un pic de apă and the group begins to travel again towards the ruins of Seria, the little moon in the sky. Dacă mai ții minte, există două luni pe cer. The bigger one is sau invers, cred că era Seria, tot timpul în cur. Și Elyria, așa. Numele? Doesn't it work?
Seria is the small moon sister și Elyria is the bigger moon sister.
Corect, thank you. Nice, ți-ai luat notițe. You have an inspiration.
Oh, wow.
Poți să-ți notezi ca inspiration. Okay, so Elyria is the bigger one, yeah, and Seria is the little moon. You just walk at a quicker pace. You're not running anymore. At some point, you hear them talking. Nu mai țin minte, nu cred că vorbești încă Elven, așa e?
Nu.
Ok. E o discuție, pe momentan nu avea de unde.
Am common Elvish, Primordial și Viera.
Elvish-ul o să-l ai probabil de la ei, după ce înveți. După ce înveți. No, deci încă nu, o să înveți de la Mordred și de la restul Dark Elven. Dar momentan nu știi, că n-ai avea de unde, dar they talk, se ceartă un pic, au niște discuții aprinse. Mordred din când în când se uită la tine și he's reassuring you that everything is fine. And finally, after two and a half days of traveling through the woodlands, you finally arrive at these ruins. So the woodlands were at the heart of the Sun Kingdom in the past. The elves and the beastfolk used the woodlands as their home. Mordred o să-ți mai povestească, they even had a beautiful port city that now is known as Victor's Sanctuary. Înainte era un loc pentru comerț, they traded between themselves. Îți povestește cumva și vezi tristețea asta din ochii lui, dar you arrive at the ruins. It's an ancient forest. Because of your magic, I'd say, and your affinity with magic, being a Viera, you can smell the magic in the air. At night, there are wisps and will-o-wisps and different kind of fake creatures that exist between, cum să zic, the light and the dark, that reside in the shadows. And you occasionally see prying eyes looking at you, probably a feral demon or a fake creature who's watching your steps. The trees are ancient and deep-rooted, scoarță groasă, trunchi groși. Îs o grămadă de, cu cât vă apropiați de ruine, there are outcroppings and like these alcoves, and you can see dark elves living inside of them, making them their camp inside of them, ceea ce probabil erau case în trecut sau templele lor, care sunt acum acoperite de copaci, sunt acoperite de mușchi, de licheni, de frunze, probably by nature and by their own hands as well, trying to mask their presence here. And the group is then greeted by another group of dark elves, and you can see this imposing fellow, dark elf, tot păr alb, dat un pic pe spate, nu la fel de lung ca restul, dar totuși părul lung un pic peste ureche, îmbrăcat în haine verzi cu negru. Dar he has some sort of metal armor underneath his cloak and underneath his leathers. So probably a medium armor of some sort. You can also see some chainmail underneath as well. And restul, până acum toți aveau ordegăre, longbows, shortbows, maybe the occasional scimitar or short sword. But this one has a bigger and heavier weapon at his side, and he is wielding a shield as well. He has a shield on his back, strapped. And again, these black-green eyes. He just looks at the group and talks in Elven, probably greets you. They all look with intent at you. Mordred is nervous, even his sister seems nervous. Mordred begins to talk to him, and he says Yami a couple of times. And you can see him bowing before him. Probably this probably is Avan or some leader of sort. And after 3 or 4 minutes of talking, Mordred nods, and this fellow approaches you and looks at you and says, tu ești mai înalt decât el, tu ești Viera, chiar ești foarte înalt.
Yeah.
Și el e destul de înalt în comparație cu restul, but you are bigger than him. And he looks at you, he's giving you like, te scanează odată sau de două ori de sus până jos. He looks at you and your muscles and your build and your weapons and your shield, and he smiles for a bit and says in common, well met, traveler. My name is Van, and I am the leader of this group. My brother here tells me that you've been a slave to the Ganabalt Empire for many years.
Yes, hello, my name is Yami. Yeah, I've been a slave
Very well.
and beaten and, slave things.
I understand.
Am I in trouble for coming here? Because everybody's looking at me really
No,
weird.
no. It's just that we are wary of strangers. We do not know you, even though you were a slave, but my brother here vouches for you. And for now that suffices. So you can join us for supper and to rest. He also tells me that you have something inside of you that is similar to our hatred, and that even your skin turns ashen gray when you use your powers. Is that the truth?
I have a lot of hatred, and I have not seen myself turn ashen gray, so that others can say that, but I haven't done that in front of a lake or something to see my reflection. But it's something new to me. I don't know how to control it yet. I'm trying, but it's not that easy.
He also tells me that you are willing to fight against the Empire.
Against the guys that tortured me? Yeah. Oh, who wouldn't?
I understand. Very well. You are under my protection for as long as you are here in the ruins. If you wish to come with us to Dusk Barrow, you can come.
Yes. Okay.
Very well. I wish to know more about you. Yami no Sagi.
Yeah.
Very well.
Not much to tell, but I'll give you the.
Still, I
All
wish to
history.
learn about your past. I wish to learn more about you. If you are to stay here with my brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Understand that we are constantly struggling against the Empire soldiers and their inquisitors.
Do they come this deep in the forest?
Sometimes, yes.
Hmm.
Depends.
I see.
Very well, Yami. You are free to roam, but please do not bother the others unless they wish to be bothered. Some might be
Alright.
willing to talk to you, some will not.
I understand.
Very well. Mordred, he is under your care, is your responsibility, you vouched for him. Morgana, please, if you would join me, I wish to talk to you and about our dealings. She nods and just follows him, and everyone just scatters, and vine Mordred la tine, and he's like, so yeah, at least that's good news. You can join us, it seems.
This seems nice.
He is a difficult individual. He does what he thinks is best for his people.
And are you not one of his people?
I am, but at the same time I am not. I am of Dusk Barrow. I was just a child when the wars raged between the Ganabalt Empire and the Sun Queendom, and I was brought up in Dusk Barrow. He,
Alright.
on the other hand, is much older than I, and he's seen some things. I believe that he even thought he was a soldier in the Queendom, and that hatred, that thirst for vengeance still lingers. I wish for peace. He wishes for war. So there is a difference. There are some feral elves who want to coexist and just make a living inside our woodlands. And then there is his group who wants to kill and pillage and plunder and torture if it's necessary, and do everything he can to protect us and to kill and to destroy the Ganabalt Empire.
Well, if the soldiers come in the woods, it makes sense.
Probably.
It's too early to tell.
Believe me,
I don't know.
I am not opposed to killing soldiers. But when he is raiding villages of the Empire, killing children and women, then that's where I draw the line. The shamans agree and the hunters agree. You know, the hunters of the woodlands have an agreement with the Empire, but it is a feeble one. It is... I don't know for how long it will persist. Maybe his ways are better. I don't know. But I am against senseless violence. That's all I'm saying.
I understand.
So, come. If you want, let us go and try to find some food and shelter to rest. We've earned it.
And if there's something I need to do, just let me know and I'll do my best.
Very well. So, for now, you are going to rest here for about 2 or 3 days. If there is anything you wish to accomplish, you wish to do, you wish to talk to someone, urmează practic să mergeți spre Dusk Barrow, not using of course the roads of the Empire, but using their roads, using the woodlands as cover, and you are going to travel to Dusk Barrow.
Right. I would like to just stay up at night and try to understand the forest better, if I can.
Okay.
Try to explore the area around the ruins. Not to go too far away, just explore the area around.
Okay.
To see the creatures that stare at me during the night and
Okay.
what they look like and stuff like that.
Okay.
But nothing aggressive, just
Okay.
looking and learning and seeing what others do so I could imitate them, maybe.
Okay. Okay. So, te odihnești ziua în care ați ajuns, că practic voi ați ajuns pe dimineață. Te odihnești toată ziua, mănânci, you have your long rest. You have your gear at the ready and you just explore the ruins. Of course, some dark elves look at you. Îs tot, deci, cum să zic, aici nu sunt familii sau common folk. Aici sunt hunters, assassins, rogues, fighters for the cause. They are rebels, outcasts, outlaws. Basically, ca și în Robin Hood in Sherwood Forest, no? And his outlaws, his bandits.
Yeah.
And you do use the cover of cumva apusul, zona aia crepusculară, you look around, and as night comes, you do see the first wisps just appear from the ruins. They seem to come out of the stonework, from the pillars. As you look around and you see these pillars, care practic they frame the outside of the ruins. You can see markings, you can see symbols there. You can smell magic coming from them. So there are probably wards put into place to help them. And you see there are particles of light just coming out from these pillars, from the stones, from the stone itself. E cumva contrastul ăsta, nu? Totul e verde, maro, negru, nu, natura din jur și piatra asta deschisă la culoare, almost a grey-white in color. And it's very smooth, very beautiful. It has these beautiful dark veins inside of it, of them. Și you go outside and you just take in a freedom that was never given to you, that was never there. It's almost intoxicating. It's a bit, it's strange. Și te temi un pic, pentru că sunt atâtea posibilități încât te ia așa un pic. Știi, frica aia, ca și când mergi într-o țară necunoscută pentru prima oară și trebuie să te descurci singur, nu știi nici limba, nu știi nimic.
Yeah, to learn the language.
Yeah. And you can smell the arcane magic that just seeps from every leaf and branch and tree in the area. Sometimes you hear things moving and you look there and there's nothing there. It's like the trees move sometimes, just a little bit, shift. It's like they have a consciousness of their own a bit, just watching you, taking notice of your presence, and they are wary. They do not know you.
Do I see any small beasts? Squirrels or birds or something? Rats?
Fă-mi un perception check, te rog.
Okay.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
Don't forget you are a Viera.
Oh yes, I can
You
reroll.
do not
that
roll
for
once.
Yeah. Unless it's another one. This is better.
It's a bit better, ok. Da, deci dacă dai până attack roll, ability check sau saving throw 1, you can reroll. Și acum cât ai dat total? 6.
6.
Ok. I mean, it's not that hard to see creatures that are everywhere. They are just hiding from you. The moment you get a glimpse of something, it just goes and just darts off into the shadows of the trees and they are gone. Probably you need another approach. Dar sunt. You can see birds, you can see small creatures, probably small mice or squirrels or whatever. But the moment they notice you, they just dart off.
I could try to get some berries from the forest and try to give them to,
Sure.
I don't know, rats or something.
Sure. Poți să faci un survival check to see if you can find some berries.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Ok.
18.
Chiar dacă n-ai crescut în pădure, nu ești obișnuit cu environmentul, chiar dacă asta e environmentul tău natural, unde tu ai fi trebuit să crești, instinctele sunt acolo. And using your hearing, using your keen smell, you do find some sweet berries that seem to be safe to eat. And you just pocket them, take them with you.
Yeah. And whenever I see a small beast, I just try to chuck it at first,
Okay, sure.
because they run so fast. So
Okay. You just basically aștepți în momentul în care stai liniștit. Make a stealth check as well.
Right.
Cumva să... Oh, 24. Ok. So you mask your presence. Cumva înțelegi că în momentul în care ești acolo în the open, toți fug de tine. Hey, you hide. You wait a bit. Patience is key when hunting, when trying to observe creatures of the forest. And you just stay there for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so. And then you watch as every creature that ran away from you just comes back. You watch the skulls, you watch the beautiful, weird green birds who seem to be nocturnal and begin to hunt. You begin to hear an owl in the distance and tot mai multă mișcare și tot mai multă mișcare și you do see these big mice, nu sunt șobolani, un fel de șoareci din ăștia sălbatici care trăiesc aici. They have these almost white fur. They look adorable, of course. And
okay.
they are cumva ademeniți de the berries and 3 or 4 of them just sar, fac câțiva pași, unul se pare că se urcă un pic pe piatră și se uită în jur and they keep watch, știi cum fac ea din Australia, așa, nu te observă and then a family of them, just 5, 6, 7, 8, a lot of them just come and begin to eat the berries and the alpha just looks around and keeps watch.
Right. How big you would say those creatures are?
Păi cam cel mai mic e cât un pumn. Și sunt unii care sunt like a small bunny, cam așa de cam cei mai mari.
Can I try to catch one?
Yeah, sure. Let's do a sleight of hand.
11.
Okay. Okay. So, te bași așa, știi, pe burtă, te apropii, până când crezi tu că ești suficient de aproape. Și fix în momentul în care dai să sar, cel care era sus te observă, țipă și toți they scatter everywhere și tu sari și încerci să-i prinzi și unul sare pe tine și dă cu picioarele în cap și sare. E basically o combinație între un șoarec de câmp și un iepure, cam așa să-ți imaginezi.
Yeah.
Și they run everywhere and just hide underneath the roots and in their underground homes. And they are just gone. And then you hear a chuckle from behind.
What's behind me?
As you look behind, you can see a humanoid form emerging from the shadows, holding a longbow. And she își dă jos hoodul and you see Morgana, of course.
Hey.
Stai așa.
The freaking rabbits are really fast.
They are not rabbits. They are white mice, we call them. In our language, they are Helani.
Alright. I remember that.
Se pune un pic așa jos, se lasă un pic și se uită așa la tine with intent. Were you trying to hunt?
No, I wanted a friend.
Weird way. Trying to find a friend.
I mean,
But I guess you don't know better.
not really. No. I had a friend once. She was nice. I wanted to start something, maybe with a rodent or something.
Listen, Yami. Sorry for being rude earlier.
No, you weren't.
I was a bit. I didn't understand why my brother was so keen to bring you with us. But after he explained what happened to you, what the Empire did to you and the other children, and how much you struggled, I believe I understand his reasoning. And I do believe that this hatred of yours needs to be controlled. It takes years of practice. Believe me, I also have it.
You hide it very well.
Sometimes. Not always, not all the time. Thank you for looking after my brother in the Colosseum, in the arena as well. He told me that it's because of you two working together that you survived. That he survived.
That was horrible. And thank you for not killing me back there.
You can thank my brother for that. I thought that you were one of the gladiators.
I was for that one fight with your brother.
Right.
We had to do it as slaves.
Do you know anything about what this magic is, what this hatred is?
No, I know I cannot really control it. I know it's empowering and different, and
Avan thinks that maybe the Empire used Dark Elezen blood or some sort of magic to steal or copy our hatred and instill it in others.
so I have your blood.
It is possible. Or maybe just our hatred, our magic, our latent ability that was somehow transferred into your flesh. Who knows? Maybe in
And-
time, maybe the shamans can tell more.
And how do you feel about all this? Do you want to destroy me because I'm an abomination, or
No. Do not fear, I do not wish to destroy you. First, you've helped my brother, so I am in your debt for that. Second, he is the one who vouched for you and you are his responsibility. And third, I do not kill for sport or for fun. I only kill if it is necessary to survive.
Understand.
I am... Nu sunt în măsură, nu vine acum, to cast judgment upon you or your soul. That is up to the gods. So, regarding your hunting skills, I believe they are non-existent, almost non-existent. That hiding part was very good. If you wish, I can teach you how to hunt a bit.
That might be really useful
Right.
in the future.
Okay, so let me show you. You have the hiding part, but if you wanted just to catch them, then using traps would have been more efficient. Let me show you how to
I
put up
don't
a
know how
trap.
to use traps or make them or...
Let me show you. Okay, so... deci momentan tu ai acrobatics, intimidation și stealth.
Da.
So, în timp, acum se începe procesul cumva, as long as you are with the Dark Elves, Morgana is willing to teach you survival skills. How to hunt, how to track, how to put small traps into place and hunt small beasts and such.
Maybe also how to see the traps and not step in them.
That would be perception.
Oh, okay.
More of a perception or investigation depending on the trap and how you approach it. We'll see about that. Momentan începem for you to learn the survival. Cred că e un skill necesar, având în vedere că o să urmeze să petreci mulți ani probabil în The Woodlands.
Da, ar avea sens.
Also, la tools există ceva de genul ăsta? Nici nu știu.
Tools pentru survival?
Da, există așa ceva. Nu există așa, e?
Nu știu, let me check.
Nu există. Nu există, dar există posibilitatea să îți creezi tu jos, special, știi? Poți să spui tu, eventual dacă vrei, I can give you proficiency with traps, to create traps. Nu există, e homebrew stuff, but if you want it, it's yours.
I mean, traps for beasts and
For beasts, they can also be used for trapping humans.
Okay.
Da, deci ar intra poate în survival chestia asta, dar un tool proficiency to create your own traps for hunting and stuff like that. Might come in handy, who knows.
Și unde asta la special traits sau ce?
Fix deasupra la tool proficiency în dreapta ai creionul, să poți să-ți notezi acolo. Pot eu să-ți scriu, uite, de exemplu, dacă îți scriu hunting traps și tu poți să-ți modifici după aia, pac, să apare acolo la tool proficiency hunting traps. Poți să scrii doar traps, dacă e să nu neapărat hunting. Come in handy. Și o să-ți bifezi și survival-ul atunci. Așa, traps. So you can create traps. În timp, you have magic, so you could probably create magical traps. Who knows? It's something...
Might take some time, yeah.
Păi da. Okay, so Morgana is going to move stealthy with you, and she's pretty impressed with your stealth abilities, and she's actually going to learn from you how to implement some moves. And și tu urmărești pe ea. Ea, de exemplu, când se stealthy prin pădure, she goes on all fours. And she's more feral, more like ca o felină, mai mult, știi? Și se ascunde și tu ești un pic altfel, tu te folosești de o picioare. Și o iniți și tu la un moment dat, ea te inită pe tine and you guys bond with this.
I also use the foliage of the trees and all that, of the forest.
Again, she's going to show you how to build like the most basic small trap to trap and catch rodents din ăștia. Și you use
O
the
cutie
berry.
băți și sfoară?
Nu, using, whatever is at your disposal. Nu folosește nimica asta. Deci efectiv folosind crengi din jur și frunzele și ce rădăcini sunt în zonă sau așa, sau dacă de exemplu, știi, small curling vines sau chestii de genul ăsta, uses them as, cumva le rupe și le împletește și face o soară. And she's showing you, cumva în 5 minute you can make something like that.
So she's showing me the ropes.
Yeah, și the ropes. Și, na, după vreo 20 de minute, jumătate de oră, you catch your first din ăsta, șoarece din ăsta. Și...
Say the name.
I forgot the name. Na, se duce, o să se zbată un pic și, na, în momentul în care e prins restul fug, se duce și le ia de coamă că se zbate și vrea să o muște și... I believe this is what you wanted, a friend. I would use him to make a stew, but he's yours.
I think you have food, right? Because this is a small one, so it wouldn't feed us.
So why did you catch it? What do you want to do with it?
I want to test which berries are good and bad.
Alright. Și vreau să vadă ce vrei tu să faci cu șoarecele ăsta.
Am căutat multe berries, dau să văd care sunt trăvitoare și care nu.
Ok. Ok, sure.
Și încerc cumva să conving animalul să mănânce acel... By gently talking to it.
Speak with small beasts, ca ai chestia asta de la Riviera.
Yeah.
Ok. Hai să... Dă-te la un animal handling check.
Sure.
Așa, for the fun of it, să vedem.
Ok, 14.
14, ok. So, cumva instinctual, you gesture, you do
Yes.
da,
I got it.
You got it. Towards the creature, the small creature, and it just stops. Înainte se agita foarte mult, încerca să covoie coada, să o prindă de degete, să o muște. It just stops. And she's like, what did you do? Și super calm.
Here, have a berry. Și dau una mov, I guess.
Ok, dai una mov. Se umple la guriță de mov, but it's good. It seems to be tasty.
Okay.
And he seems to be happy. Și tu știi asta cumva.
Ok, îi dau încă una roșie.
Îl vezi că se zbate, nu vrea din aia roșie. În ideea că ce-ți transmite cumva e că it's bad for his tummy.
Right.
And she's like, I see.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the ability to talk with the creatures
I
of
somehow feel what he feels. I don't know.
Did this happen before?
No, this is the first one I caught. You caught, actually. So I'm testing things. I don't know.
Well, Vieras do have the potential and the ability to talk with small beasts, small creatures of the forest.
I don't want to hurt them, you know. But I do need help in the world, so never know when I might need their help, and I want to learn how, if I can.
Very well.
So I know that the red berries are not good. So those are gonna be kept for poison and other stuff.
All right.
Maybe I should try with other animals. Maybe that just not good for him.
Do you have any other uses for this creature now?
Yes, try this weirdly pink and purple berry.
Okay, he tries it and he dies. No, no, it's good.
Okay.
Okay, so în momentul în care ai terminat cu el, if you don't need him, she's
Yeah,
gonna...
I think I'll keep it.
Keep it.
Yes.
Well, you can keep it when you catch it. And she takes her dagger, cuts its throat. And listen, young.
I turn around and go.
Ok. Zice, te urmărește, oricum nu te lasă, singur. Și zice, if you wish to survive, sometimes you need to be ruthless. We hunt because we are hungry and we need to survive. This creature is not your friend. This creature is food. And it is going to feed us, nourish us, and empower us to fight against the Empire and for the long journey towards Duskbarrow.
It was a small creature. We could have found something bigger.
We will.
Right.
But we don't need to waste such an opportunity. And the quicker you learn this, I believe it is for the best. Și daggerul îl curăță. So, let me show you something. Desface stomacul, pieptul. Zice, do not run from this. We show our respect to the creatures that we kill. Every living being has a spirit, a soul, that will go when dead to the eternal flux that is kept by Gracefield, the goddess of death. Even though we killed it, its soul will live on through the eternal flux, but its flesh will nourish us. There might come a time when you are in need of such nourishment, and these creatures, their hearts, can be eaten raw. Și îți dă o inimioară mică. Eat it.
Oh, okay, I eat it.
It is quite tasty.
But what do souls taste like?
That is a very weird question and I can't answer that. Only demons can. Îl curăță de jos plana.
Okay.
Îți spală, la un moment dat mergeți, nu știu, câți ceva râuri prin zonă, spală și zice, this can be used to make a small pouch. Or can be used to patch up leather work. It can be cured and repair armor. You can repair armor with it. Its bones can be dried up și made practic într-un praf and can be mixed with water and can be also used as nourishment. Și practic te învață cu fiecare organ, fiecare chestie ce poate fi folosită. What I am trying to say is if you wish to survive, you need to learn these skills.
Right, and you can do this with any creature?
No, it depends on the creature. So that's the hard part, to learn what creatures you can hunt, what creatures you need to leave alone, what can you use from a certain type of creature and what you cannot. This comes with practice. You are still young.
So there are kinds of meat you should not eat because they're dangerous?
Some are poisonous, some have worms, parasites, but usually fire takes care of that. So we are not going to eat the other flesh until we cook it on an open fire.
So just say if we catch a Imperial soldier, we can just cook him and
We are
nourish
not cannibals. No, we do not eat soldiers. We are not cannibals.
so there's a fine line.
There is a limit.
It would help us against the Empire, right?
Let's say we do not eat that which is similar to us.
All right.
But we can eat such beasts. They are born, they live, and then they die in the great cycle of life. And we each have a part to play, even us. one day we will become the hunted. Might be killed and become nourishment for others. But this is an important cycle. I'm doing this for my brother and for you because I understand that you've been chained by the empire for many years.
Yeah,
And
most of my life.
the world is vast, complicated, full of colors and different kinds of tastes and smells, and there's music. There are so many things. I believe that we should return. Join us for a song or two and let us cook this creature and eat it. It is yours.
Good thing we did not give him. I did not give it a name. Oh, you also said you have the hatred that I have.
Yes, I do.
How did it trigger? Did you also die?
No, we have it from the moment we are born.
Whoa.
Our mothers and fathers were white elves in the past, and when the Sun Kingdom fell and when they felt that hatred towards the Empire, they changed. Avan and some other shamans and brothers and sisters believe that this happened because the gods wished for us to become soldiers, to be able to protect ourselves. Many of us weren't fighters or warriors. But this changed the moment that when the Empire came. I do not know the particulars of our past, much has been lost. But those who have the grey skin, have the hatred, we believe, some of us believe, are touched by the gods and made into warriors.
Interesting. And you fight to protect your own.
Yes, and whatever remains of our homeland. These stones, our children, our future. I do not share Avan's perspective, but I didn't have a choice. I wanted to save my brother. And so I made a deal with Avan. I have become his assassin, one of his warriors, and I fight for him now.
So you just have to listen to him and stuff like that? And he gave you warriors to help rescue your brother?
He was the one who arranged everything. It is because of him that my brother was rescued. You also owe him a great deal. If it wasn't for Avan and us, you would still be a slave.
Yeah.
Avan also has one of the greatest hatreds in our tribe. So if there's anyone here who can teach you how to control your hatred, it would be Avan.
I should talk with him when he has time.
Usually at this time, he tells us stories. He's much older than us. We are just children in his eyes.
When you say much older, how older?
I don't know the particulars, but I believe he was a soldier in the Sun Kingdom who fought alongside the Sun Dancers and the Elven Knights. So he must be at least 100 and something years old.
Well, you look a bit older than me. I'm 15.
You are just a child. but I am also a child in the eyes of Van and the other elders.
How much of a child?
A lady doesn't reveal her age.
Alright, I'll ask your brother.
O să râd. Come, let us go back. It is not safe here at night. There are powerful beasts lurking close to the ruins.
Yeah, about the ruins, I saw light coming from the stones, but not from all of them. And when you lick them, they taste the same.
You lick the stones?
The ones with light, the ones without.
Zicem, sometimes all things become the home of spirits. These ruins are a home, a shelter, a sanctuary to unknown spirits. The shamans sometimes talk to them. Then there are also the white mages of old, the Panjali, who are blessed by the spirits. These Panjali, they manifest horns, and they are considered sacred, holy, because they have the ability to talk to the spirits and use them to create powerful magic, known as white magic. Dacă vrei poți să-ți notezi chestia asta, pentru că Andrei o să fie ceva de genul ăsta. So,
That will be metagaming.
yeah, that will be. Dar nu neapărat, pentru că, ea ți-a spus ce e un Panjali și white mage. So,
Da, am înțeles.
so we haven't seen one in ages. But
Are they rare? Or
yes, very rare. There are very few left who have the ability to talk to the spirits. Very few. One can learn many things from the spirits of old. Secrets, whispers, magic.
and they're usually with the Empire or against?
It doesn't matter. The Sun Kingdom had Panjali in the past. I believe the Empire has some, but they usually kidnap them and make them their tools, like they did with you. They are.
If I find one, I don't have to be afraid of them.
I don't know. It depends on what kind of a Panjali they are. They might be brainwashed and used by the Empire to be just a weapon. But usually, remember that they are beloved by the spirits and they are blessed by Rea Silva herself.
Alright.
You do know who Rea Silva is?
Sure.
Alright.
She's the goddess of mushrooms.
In a sense, she is. She is the goddess of every living
Nature,
being.
right?
Nature, the rivers. Legends tell that she used a powerful chalice from which she poured the seas and the rivers into existence.
Sure.
Come, it is late. We should return.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Okay.
Oh, we were walking.
Ok. O să vă întoarceți înapoi. Așa. Mordred o să vă întâmpine și I was worried sick. What happened to you? Ah, I see you were with my sister.
We went hunting.
Hunting. And did you capture anything?
She did.
Of course she did. Sister? Se uită așa, cumva la Mordred, supărată încă. Și Mordred schimbă repede subiectul and he says, come. We should join Avan and the rest of the tribe. We are going to sing and eat and rejoice that we've met again. And rejoice that the gods have brought us Yami as well. Because Van and the ones close to him believe that you were sent by Rea Silva herself to fight against the Empire. So come, join us.
Okay.
Morgana o ia în față și Mordred rămâne în spate un pic cu tine și te prinde de mână. Și zice, listen, Yami. I believe that Avan and his followers will try to recruit you. I know that you wish to fight against the Empire. And I know that you probably feel indebted to him or my sister for rescuing us, but please, do not become just a mindless soldier. You are much more than that. Do not let yourself be corrupted by their thirst for vengeance. Vengeance is never the answer. Be wise, my friend. I know you are. Listen to your instincts. That is the only thing I can tell you.
I'll promise you that I'll try my best not to become like that.
Come. So.
Hey, did you know it's not okay to eat humans?
Se te foarte ciudă la tine. What? What did my sister teach you?
Was she wrong?
No, she wasn't.
Okay, good.
No, you shouldn't eat humans or other Viera or that. Don't eat others like
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, she told me about the square of life and stuff like that.
Square of life? You mean the what? The Everflux? The eternal
Or
flux?
circle of life. Sorry.
Circle, yes. Nice. Ok, so o să vă întoarceți în camp, o să fie niște din astea foc de tabără, vă 4-5 locuri. Vezi că lumea stă așezat în jurul focului, unii sunt în picioare. You do notice that there are many who keep watch. Probably there are others outside of the ruins keeping watch and scouts patrolling the area. You feel safe. At least for now.
Okay.
So Mordred and Morgana, they sit next to each other and to Avan. With Morgana pe urmă Mordred și pe urmă îți face semn Avan to join him as well. Și o să se ridice în picioare. O secundă. Stai că din ceva motiv m-a loguit out. Why did you log me out?
Mie încă mă pare că ești.
Ce?
Încă mă pare că ești logat.
Ok. So, Van o să se ridice în picioare și restul o să se ridice și ei. Și o să...
Mă ridic și eu.
Ok. Cred că asta era. Da. O să zică. In moonlit glades, where shadows dance, where silver streams in twilight glance, elven hearts and magic trends, a timeless realm, their sweet romance. Through ancient woods with leaves like gold, whispers weave, a tale unfolds. Starlight weaves through branches old. In elven realms, secrets hold. In starlight night, where dreams align, an elven tapestry divine. A realm of wonder, pure and fine, where time itself does intertwine. Se uită la Mordred, se uită la tine. He takes his chariot, his cup, and says, "Drink, friends. Welcome. Together we will travel to Duskbear. And then, if the eight permit it, to the shrines of one of them. And we will prepare for the battles ahead. Come, drink, make merry, eat and rejoice. Tonight, we've earned a little victory, but tomorrow we will earn a great one. Soon, our ranks will be replenished, our hatred will grow, and maybe one day we shall glance upon the ever shores of a new and improved elven and beastfolk realm. Și toată lumea, here, știi, toată lumea începe să bea, începe să se distreze pe acolo.
O să beau câte cât, așa un pic, dar nu foarte mult.
Ok.
Pentru că totuși e still new for me. I don't wanna risk anything happening.
Ok. Unul dintre mulțime zice, Van, tell us one of your creepy stories. Van zice, maybe not tonight. Another one says, come on, they're always so weird. Tell us one of your stories. Stories of old. Very well. I shall tell you a story of old. Something that a friend once told me. This might not be to all of your liking. Ok. Asta era? Nu, asta era.
Oh, no. Prima dată la story time. I don't know.
Very well, I shall tell you a story of old. I've once heard from a friend. A long time ago, in a realm of solitude. Asta ce-a fost?
Telefonul meu care dă update-uri de duminică.
Deci, a long time ago, in a realm of solitude, there ruled a king and a queen. They didn't know what love was, and compassion was a strange mistress to both of them and their subjects. One day, the queen became pregnant, and after a while, she gave birth to twins. One was a boy, beautiful as the ashen light of the moon, and clever as a learned sage of old. The other was a girl, gorgeous as the luring shadows of the night, and strong as the biting cold of the lonely void. Their father, the king, grew weary of his children, fearing that one day they would usurp his throne and take away his hard-earned crown. So in secret he built a deep, dark pit underneath his castle. When the time came, the king mesmerized his children and threw them into the pit. Before this deed, the king said unto his children, endure inside the darkened pit, on the stone floor on which I spit. Outlast the ticking of the clock, 'cause many more will fall and knock. The one who climbs the well will become the one who survives to tell. The ones who eat the flesh of others will become the king of all his brothers. And so the twins were left inside the pit, discarded by their own father. With each passing year, the king threw another one of his children into the darkened pit. More and more they fell, by the king's will. More and more were they all eaten by the twins. The two made a pact, a bargain, that they would survive whatever it takes, even if that meant killing their own brothers and sisters, even if that meant eating them alive. When the day finally came, when the pit was full of the bones of the discarded children, the twins climbed and leapt out from the pit. They were finally free and could take revenge on their father. But fate, it seems, had other plans. Their father and mother were already dead, killed by another. Another who took the throne, the crown, and became king instead. He let the children live with the promise that they would never return. And so the twins left their home and wandered the unknown wastelands for many nights and cold seasons. One day a stranger came upon them, calling himself the Visitor. The twins were hungry and lost, and so the Visitor took pity on them and gave them a part of his flesh for the children to consume. He showed them the mysteries of the worlds and realms. When the Visitor left, he said unto them, and Ivan begins to sing this: by my flesh you have witnessed the end, and your form will change and ascend. You will become outcasts. However, și se uită către tine, Yami, you will be free and live to see forever. Nimeni nu zice nimic. Tot se uită așa în altul. Sound like you wanna clap, but lumea le face semn, nu, don't clap. This is a sad story. Story of old I've once heard from a friend. Toată lumea e like, maybe you shouldn't have told that story. I'm sorry, let's make merry. Și na, se schimbă un pic atmosfera, că era foarte deprimată și se bea, se mănâncă. Is there anything you wish to do?
I'm gonna take a parchment and something to write, and I'm gonna write the story down, so I won't forget it.
Ok. Poți să ți-o trimit dacă vrei.
Yep.
Poți să pui acolo, stai așa. Hai să vă pun unde e. Așa.
Ei, poți să devin și altă dată, ok?
Te rezolv. Da, ți-o trimit altă dată.
Sper to...
Mai bine, că înregistrezi și alea și e complicat.
Yami was thinking, so Avan is okay with eating flesh of other humanoids.
The fuck, man. Aia era esența poveștii.
Yeah.
Stai, punem, uite, Gludio Team.
A tine muzică?
Da, normal că e.
Ah, fine.
So, Yami, Morgana's been telling me you've tried your hands at hunting. So, what do you think? Și îți dă un pahar ca să bei. Și îți toarnă un pic de alcool. They have mead.
Right. It's really gonna help me in the future.
So, you are going to join us in our travels to Duskbarrow. What about after?
Yeah.
Do you wish to join us in the fight against the Empire? I can teach you how to control your hatred in return.
That would be really helpful.
Also, Morgana and others could teach you how to hunt and how to survive in the wilderness of the woodlands.
Oh, yeah. I would really much like that.
You would also have a home, a sanctuary. We look after our own. You would not be alone in this unknown world.
That'd be interesting. I never had a home before. Would be nice.
Very well.
Have something to fight for, not
Very
only
well.
against something.
Și ea și vrea să dea și să mănânci. Un pic de carne.
O să iau niște carne, nu știu, să take a sip of the alcohol and just...
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't be so reserved. Come, make merry with us. Have fun. Tonight is about you. It's about us, survivors.
All right.
Okay.
O să încerc să nu-mi dau capătul pe acolo.
Ok.
Că nu știu cum e cu hatred-ul dacă nu l-am sub control.
Ok.
I don't want to kill everyone.
Ok. So, mănânci, bei pentru câteva ore, după care Mordred se ridică și I believe this is enough for me. I will go and rest now. Prepare for the journey ahead. Van nu zice nimica. Mordred se uită la tine. Good night.
Good night.
So,
I'm gonna go after Mordred without saying anything.
okay.
Hey, are you alright?
I'm alright. Just that I do not like people like him. He uses fancy words. He uses his presence, his influence to tell weird stories, to sing pretty songs. He tells us about a future where the Sun Kingdom might be remade, but I don't know, maybe because I've lost hope. No, I have hope. It's just there's something wrong with him, something about the way he does things. And I do not like the way he looks at my sister.
I think his intentions are good. It seems that way. I just met him, so I don't really know.
Yeah, but there is an old elven saying. It goes like this: Scopul nu scuză mijloacele.
Right.
So maybe it's just my weird morals. Yeah, this is Une talking. Une is the leader, the shaman leader
Yeah,
of
the shaman leader, yeah.
Duskbarrow. She took
Unetia, you said, right?
yes, Unetia. She took care of me and my sister when we were young, and after our parents were killed by the Empire, of course.
Right.
She taught us about the Sun Kingdom, about nature and spirits and beasts and how to survive and magic, and even though she might not be able to, doesn't know how to help you control your hatred, but she is a great druidess. She has seen
All right.
many things, and I don't know. I don't want to influence you. It is your choice. Choose your own path, and if you want to go
Oh,
with the Vaughn,
you saved me, so my path is with you.
and my path is with my sister. So if my sister goes with the Vaughn, I will join them as well. Keep an
Right,
eye.
about your sister, how old is she? Because she wouldn't tell me.
She's about 25 years old or so.
Oh, that's, yeah.
I'm 2 years
She's
younger
all,
than her.
all grown up.
I'm 2 years younger than her. So after our parents died, she looked after me. Une took us in, she and Oglen and Kuri and Remria and the others. There are other dark elves in Duskbarrow who do not follow Avan. They have their own ways. Remria is one of them. She is one of the hunters of the woodlands. They respect nature. They sometimes have the ability to talk with the beasts, and they usually have a beast companion with them. Duskbarrow is full of magical beasts. You can see bears and wolves and dire wolves and mountain cats and lynxes and all sorts of creatures. Eagles, owls.
That's gonna be fun.
Duskbarrow is a beautiful place. It is hidden, protected by the hunters. You'll see. You'll see.
Yeah, can't wait. Also, I forgot to talk because I forgot to talk about this. I got the shield from the city, you know.
Yeah, I've noticed you've been carrying on your shoulders the whole time.
Yeah. Do you know what this does? Because it looks kind of weird. And he was kind of proud of it.
Let me see. Ia scutul. It's a little bit heavy.
I'll keep it. I'll hold it.
Ok, just hold it. În momentul în care trasează some magical glyphs in the air, the face of the monkey just goes știi? Că te și se sperie. Whoa! Alright, so it's a magical shield.
Okay.
Its enchantment is not that strong, but it might come advantageous in a fight. So basically, you can use it, I believe, 2 times or so until the next dawn. And when someone attacks you with a sword or a spear or whatever in close combat, you can interpose the shield and use the monkey to scare the attacker off.
Oh, that's gonna be nice. Useful.
So I've seen you use a shield before, so if you want to use it again, it might come in handy in fights.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
So yeah.
Are there other items in the world like this that are fun and useful and magical?
There are many magical items in the world. The most powerful ones are, of course, kept by the noble houses of the empire and by the church. And I believe the strongest one are known as relic weapons. And they have the ability to evolve with the user and adapt to them. I do not know the specifics. I believe these relic weapons are the first magic items who were brought to our realm by the demons. They were forged in the demon realms. In the Fel.
And there are only weapons or also shields?
Oh no, there can be weapons and shields and armors and all sorts of orbs and wands and necklaces and rings, cloaks, boots, belts, all sorts of magical items in the world.
Nice. Yeah, I don't really like the meat. It's a bit strong for me. I think I'll just stay with you if that's all right.
Of course, we should go and rest and prepare for the journey ahead.
Yeah.
Alright. So you go and sleep for the night, rest for the night. Nu durează
Yes, I do.
mult. Cred că 20 de minute sau ceva de genul ăsta și apare și Morgana. Pare un pic supărată, un pic agitată, un pic flustered. Something happened. Și Mordred vorbește cu ea în elfă și ea zice ceva în elfă că nu înțelege încă. Și se pune într-un colț și se întoarce invers, se acoperă și se culcă. Și vezi pe Mordred că se uită la tine și se uită la ea și...
Is she alright?
Sunteți în același loc, adică te
Yeah,
aude.
yeah.
Yes,
Sure.
yes, don't worry. She's alright.
Alright.
Și you all go to sleep. So for the next day, if there's anything you wish to accomplish, if not, toată lumea cumva se pregătește să părăsească ruinele, cam 80-90% din the Dark Elves station here prepare for the journey ahead. Drumul o să dureze cam, hai să zicem, coloți prin pădure, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, cam 12 zile o să dureze până ajungeți în Duskbear.
Domnul prin pădure, aș vrea să mai exersez jumping from tree to tree.
Ok. So whatever you wish to train în astea 12 zile, poți să te mai încerci să controlezi your hatred with a van. Basically it's the same exercises, doar că el e un pic mai cum să zic, he's challenging you a bit more. Nu e la fel de blând și la fel de calm cum e Mordred.
Yeah.
E mai agresiv un pic. Îți scoate o chestie din tine un pic, te lovește la orgoliu uneori și scoate hatred-ul ăsta mai ușor la iveală. Și cumva te domină de multe ori. Și verbal, și energetic, se impune de multe ori în fața ta.
Alright.
Dar zâmbește, râde, totul e o joacă, nu e un antrenament. Dar
If it's helping.
seamănă un pic cu ce făcea și Straps. Cumva, da, te ajut, sunt acolo cu tine, uite, îți dau de mâncare, îți dau un acoperiș deasupra casei, tot, dar eu șef.
Yeah.
Știi? Cam aceeași chestie și cu Ova. I have the most powerful hatred here, I am the alpha, nu tu. Și toți cumva, you get the feeling, toți îl respectă, unii aproape că îl venerează, dar toți au o frică față de el. O să te poți antrena cu Mordred mai departe. El are un alt stil, mult mai blând și mult mai calm și mai calculat. Morgana te învață să vânezi și to survive stuff cu capcanele și așa mai departe și teaches you stuff. Și o să începi să înveți inclusiv Elven. Te învață diferite cuvinte, cum să saluți, cum să te prezinți, cuvinte de bază gen sabie, scut, armură, spoon, fork, cat, dog, bird, chestii de genul ăsta. Deci cuvintele de bază. Părțile corpului gen ochi, gură, nas, urechi, chestii de genul ăsta. Și for the next 12 days you travel via the woodlands, deep in the forest.
L-aș ruga pe Alvan să mai arate ce ar putea, cum mai poate folosi hatred-ul. Dacă, după ce învață să-l controlez, după ce învăț să controlez cam ce ar urma, cam la ce să mă aștept sau cum să-l utilizez mai bine. Sau...
Ok. So, ce o să-ți arate atunci e cumva când se lasă controlat, he's going to a hatred state, ca și rage-ul la barbar.
Yep.
Și you see this red, dark energy emanating from him, his eyes begin to glow, his skin becomes even darker, and basically at some point you watch as he does this motion and you see basically a lightning strikes at the spot where he de asemenea ți arată la un moment dat pe o bucată de carne care urma să o prăjească, cum he just waves his hand and the meat just rots.
Ok.
Și o altă chestie ce o să-ți arate la un moment dat, o să treceți și prin alte ruine unde sunt mai mulți elfi, the other ruins of Valyria. Și practic la un moment dat o să ajungeți să fiți un grup de peste 100 de dark elfi. Și tu.
Ok.
E o mică armată deja. They all spread into groups, sunt tot mai mulți și toți cumva se apropie de dusk mereu. O să-ți arate la un moment dat așa, cumva o chestie de orgoliu, de mândrie, uite ce pot eu să fac și nu mai eu pot să fac. Și zice, if you manage to control your hatred to such an extent as I, you could control something like this, but until now I am the only one who can do it. Și o să vezi cum he's concentrating his hatred into a single point. And you watch as this weird geometrical shaped nu știu ce să zic, object appears.
The square of life.
He is a square of life, exactly. And he's summoning a cubic.
Alright.
And then you watch as another one appears, and then another one. And 3 such cubics begin to float around him.
Do they look the same?
No, they look different. Unul e romb shaped sau piramidă, altul e un cub, altul e o sferă. They look different. And he says, I'm curious. Ia sfera și ți-o mânează. Dar nu atinge, gen levitează deasupra mâinilor.
I tried to grab it.
You try to grab it, but you can't. You just treci prin și începe să râdă. I didn't thought so. Și...
Hey, you're using your hatred to do this, right? What if I focus my hatred on the hand and then I try to grab it? Could that work?
Try it.
I'll try it, I guess.
Ok, fă un charisma check.
What was that called?
The Square of Life.
No, the one perception advantage. Cinematic moment. Oh yes.
A cinematic moment. Nice. Ok.
Yeah.
Ok, stai să
I'm gonna focus on
Ok.
controlling this and try to grab that weird sphere, I guess.
Ok, ai avantaj. Cu shift, cred că e avantaj.
Charisma is this?
Charisma, da. Ții shift și dai click. Și o să te întrebe dacă e ability check sau... Na, sau așa.
Yeah. Mai down.
Da.
I guess.
Ok, cinematic moment. Știi în Avengers, la un moment dat, când Captain America pune mâna pe ciucan și nu ridică, dar se mișcă un pic.
Da.
Na, Ovani tot foarte cocky și like, lasă că nu ridici tu my hammer, știi, nu pui tu mâna pe cubicurile mele.
Can I also use my inspiration?
Yeah, sure. Use your inspiration as well. Use everything you have.
Yeah, just...
Era aproape acolo de un natural 20. Ok.
Yeah.
Și 13 cel mai mult. And you focus your hatred just in your hand. And you watch as your skin turns ashen grey. And you try to grasp it, and for a second you feel something. You almost feel something, and you do not notice this. Ava notices that you move it a little bit, but you don't. Și tu ești like, no mers. Și Avan ești instant, își ia înapoi cubicul de la tine, îi se duce zâmbetul de pe față. Alright, I believe this is enough for today. And he unsummons them. Și...
Thank you for showing me this. I'm sorry I failed you. I couldn't move it.
Nu zice nimic. And you break camp and go about your road.
Alright.
Interesant personaj.
Yes, Avan seems nice.
Așa-i? Știi, pui un personaj pe foaie. Ai o imagine în cap, vezi cum e tot, dar în momentul în care îl joci și intri în personaj, vezi un pic niște detalii la care nu te-ai gândit. Interesant.
Da, îi scrii frumos numele, în paranteză BBAG, și după aia faci character sheet-ul și...
Okay. So, after 12 days of traveling through the woodlands, you finally arrive at the outskirts of Taskberg.
Ca să înțeleg o chestie, noi suntem bineveniți în orașul ăsta, nu? Adică nu venim ca o armată gata să atace.
Teoretic, da.
Ok, bun, așa am înțeles. Bun.
La un moment dat, Van o să facă semn, să se oprească grupul. His closest, cum să zic, his most trusted followers vin câțiva 3-4 cu el în față, printre care inclusiv Morgan. And you see a group of 10 or so individuals just appearing out of nowhere. You see a Micote, un Catboy.
Yep.
Stai să văd unde sunt. Așa. Așa. You see a Hure, around, cât să zic, 30-40 de ani, human. Păr lung, prins în coadă, ras pe lateral cu niște tatuaje, pic de barbă, very vikingish, știi? Are niște tatuaje. He has a long bow out. A lot of arrows on his shoulder, some daggers. Lângă el vezi un Micote care e pătat, știi? Cu alb, cu negru și cu maro.
Pătat, adică așa e blana sau e murdar?
Așa e blana.
Ok.
Ce se vede tot așa, leather armor, sleeveless. He sits in one of the trees and that just looks very, very intently at you. You do see an elf woman, de fapt girl ar fi, dar nu, woman, din perspectiva ta ar fi femeie undeva la 17-18 ani, ceva de genul ăsta. Blondă, păr frumos, lung, cu câteva șuvițe împletite, îmbrăcate în dark and green leather. Un alt tip, Hure, cu păr lung, alb, și mai multe persoane, dar ăștia sunt cumva cei care vin în față să vorbească cu Van. Așa, stai.
Da.
Punem asta.
Că îmi dă un pic cu virgulă când zice Van, știi?
Îți dă?
Păi Evon Travier în Critical Role. Și tot aia mă gândesc.
Ah, ok.
The Great Tree of Atrophy. Ok.
Se duc și vorbesc ceva. You can't make out what they are talking. Și la un moment dat, the hunters, they make way for an older Micote woman. În spatele ei, de sus, you see a giant white and blue owl care efectiv aterizează pe unul dintre copaci. Are vreo 4 metri și ceva. The owl has a little bit of clothing on it.
Ok.
Ca un fel de șal, ca un fel de... Știi cum se punea pe cai pe vremuri, așa, ca un fel de covor pe care să stătea. Nu-i o șa sau un ham sau chestii de genul ăsta, dar ceva de genul. Așa, un material multicolor. E foarte tematic triburile alea americane. Indigenous American people.
Yeah.
Inclusiv are așa o chestie pe cap cu niște bănuți care atârnă. Și vine tipa asta, Micote, păr alb, prins, cum avea Alura, în two giant braids, de parte și de alta. Are o bandană la cap, tot așa cu niște bănuți, îmbrăcată în alb, în albastru, maro, tot așa foarte multe layere de material, tot așa stilul ăla american
Yes.
din genus. Holding a quarterstaff, a staff at the ready. Foarte crooked și weird și cu tot felul de materiale și de trinkets dangling from it. And she gives a smile to Avan. They talk for about 10 minutes or so. And then Avan comes towards you and says, by the graces of the great shaman Unetia, a few chosen may enter Duskville. The rest will remain here and protect the outskirts of the village. Face semn către unii dintre oamenii lui și face semn inclusiv către tine și Mordred și Morgan. Că puteți...
Great, I got picked.
Yeah, you can enter Duskville.
Alright.
So, sunteți urmăriți în timp ce, intrați, practic, mai adânc în pădure și mai adânc. Și după vreo 15 minute de mers, you do see that every hunter had a beast with them. Vezi un mountain lion, vezi the giant owl, you can see a white and black spotted leopard, its tail dangling from up as he sits on a tree in the branches and watches you. You see a black bear watching you as well. Și plin de astfel de creaturi as you come closer and closer to the village. As you enter the village, imaginează-ți copaci de 20, 30, poate chiar mai mulți metri. Uriași. Cu case construite în ceea ce par să fie fructele copacului, uscate în timp. Deci ca niște, au egg-shaped fruți care cresc pe scoarța copacului din lemn și scoarță și material lemnos. That basically they hollowed them and made their houses there. Sunt și alte chestii construite de ei, gen sunt foarte multe overtop bridges făcute din lemn. Cumva ei cresc lemnul și fac these bridges. Unele sunt făcute cu sfoară, normal. Și practic se creează așa un
Deci
fel...
ceva asemănător cu Mushoku Tensei, ca și Beast Village-ul ăla.
Ceva de genul, ceva de genul ăsta. Da, sunt și case pe jos, la baza copacilor normale, dar sunt și copaci și... exact. Și sunt copii care aleargă peste tot, sunt tot felul de animale și cu pui, cu tot, care, puii se joacă cu copii, animale care sunt peste tot, cred că sunt din start, vreo 50 sau 60 de beasts. Unele sunt la fel, altele sunt diferite. So, a lot of beasts here. Ce ți atrage atenție la un moment dat? Un giant direwolf, white direwolf, care stă și veghează intrarea and se dă la o parte și vă lasă să intrați. So Duskville seems to be very secluded and well protected by Unetia, her hunters and the beast. Și vezi că sunt sentries everywhere. They all have their longbows at the ready. Van, la un moment dat, vorbește, tot drumul vorbește cu Unetia, pare foarte respectos, he's showing his respect, dar încearcă să se impună, tot așa, with his body language, verbal, and so on. Și Van, la un moment dat, vine...
Vorbește în common sau elvish? Sau...
Common.
Okay.
Se apropie de tine, Van, și zice... So this is Duskville. It's going to be our temporary home for a few weeks until we deal with some important things. Until then, the great shaman Unetia has agreed for you to reside in Duskville. So she will take care of you for the next few weeks. After which I will return and we will go north
All right. Thank you for allowing me to stay here.
You should
It's
thank
gonna be
Unetia.
interesting.
You should thank Unetia, zice Van.
Yeah, I bow to Onetian. I say thank you for
Ok.
allowing me to stay here.
După ce Van se duce în treaba lui cu alții, Morgana se uită la Unetia și bows before her și după care se retrage cu Van, se duce cu Van. Une se uite tristă în direcția lor, după care se uită către Mordred și instant își shiftuie diminerul, inclusiv Mordred, și Mordred aleargă înspre ea și se iau în brațe amândoi. Și ea ia în brațe pe Mordred și îl pupă pe frunte și îl mângâie pe cap și foarte blând așa îi spune că welcome home Mordred. It's been too long, too many moons I have missed you. We have many things to talk about. Și Mordred zice, I know. Look, this is Yami no Sagi. I believe that he is in great need of your assistance and your guidance. Please, look after him. I understand. Vine Une încetuț, sprijinindu-se pe staful ei la tine. Micuță, n-are mai mult de 1,50. Se uită așa la tine.
I kneel.
Okay. You don't need to kneel, Yami. No Usagi. Sau no Usagi-san. Știi?
I'm afraid of the many beasts in this city. Am I truly safe here?
I know that trust is earned. But please believe my words. You are safe here. This place is a sanctuary for the children of the forest. And for weary travelers and good hearts. And I believe you have all of them. The beasts will mean you no harm. Come. I wish for the next few weeks, for as long as you will stay here, to join me in my home. And Mordred as well, please.
Thank you, that's very kind of you.
Mordred întreabă, and your husband and the rest? They are all with other business in, cum se cheamă? Elandi. I'm the only one left here for now. So please, come join me. Join me for a nice cup of tea. So, pick the fast forward stuff. For the next 3 weeks,
Yeah.
Unetia o să te primească ea în casă. A humble house, but beautiful. Full of books, ancient writings, full of tomes and scrolls. Full of herbs that she gathers to concoct different things. Full of magic, divine, arcane, maybe even fairy. O să te primească sub casa ei și o să te învețe despre lume, despre The Woodlands, despre ce vrei tu, dacă e ceva anume ce-ți dorești să înveți, un skill care vrei să începi să-l înveți de la ea. Maybe a tool. She knows herbalism.
Yeah.
She knows also Okestia. This is where you can choose between 2 pet actions.
Okay.
One would be the one who doesn't let you die to a certain degree, or the other one would be to concoct stuff out of nothing.
Second one.
You want to know how to concoct stuff?
Yeah, I'm not dying. That feels boring and more like a hellish ritual or something.
Okay, so this is where your story breaches into 2 points.
I mean, I took a survival and being one with nature and understanding beasts and
Ok.
all that, so it makes sense.
Ok. So o să te
Cu
învețe
două.
atunci, o să facem atunci așa. Numai că în cazul în care faci chestia asta atunci, deci, na, sunt consecințe. You need to choose. This is the moment you choose.
Yes, I understand.
Ok, bun. Atunci e ok.
Adică dacă aleg una, nu vreau să întorc la cealaltă, asta spui tu.
Ceva de genul, da. That's
Da, am
what
înțeles
I'm trying
asta.
to say.
Yes.
Ok, just let me import something. Cum făceam asta? Făceam așa. Nu așa? Close. Nu vedeam. Îl
Păi,
făceam...
mergi în arhivă. I guess, I don't know.
Nu știu, stai așa. Facem așa. Create new actor. Așa. Import, da. Am găsit. Choose file.
What is the Doom Slayer?
Ce?
What's a Doom Slayer?
A Doomslayer.
This seems fun.
Scrolls Lights of Ghost Darkness. Bun, atunci o să primești Concoct as your path action. Stai să vedem, e the good one? E the good one, da. Așa că o să ți-l pun pe character sheet. Așa. Și o să-ți dau train atunci la tools. And this will be your last tool, would be your herbalism.
Ok.
Unde e herbalism? Că nu văd. Brewer? Nu. Okay, herbalist kit, așa. So now you know how to make traps and how to make potions și o să-ți dau o listă cu ce poțiuni o să poți să faci, o să-ți trimit.
Ok.
Și the last skill o să-l lăsăm pentru spre final de backstory and your concoct o să trebuiască să ți leg de astea două pe long rest. Concoct details resource secondary. So dacă dai pe concoct trebuie să-ți dea un zar de 6 și să-ți consumi your secondary resource. Și din 2 ți-ai făcut un potion of sweetness. So basically de 2 ori pe zi poți să-ți faci un random potion.
Și doar dau pe concoct ca și mechanical.
Exact. Și îți consumă a doua resursă. Tu în momentul în care dai long rest, îți primești înapoi the 2 resources.
But I reroll once.
Nu.
That's healing, why would I reroll that?
Da, de la level 3 nu-ți mai expiră the vials. Nu-i scrisă chestia aia, în mod normal îți expiră. De la level 5 nu o să-ți mai expire și poți să ai 3 at a time. Și după cum vezi, de la 9 poți să mai primești opțiuni, 2 poțiuni în plus și dai cu zar de 8 și așa mai departe. Și la level 20 poți să-ți alegi tu ce vrei.
Și asta expiră pe long rest sau cum?
Da, ai 2 astfel de uses pe long rest. Toată lumea are ca și path action 2 uses pe long rest.
Și duration la poțiune îi trecut acolo sau, da?
Momentan nu-i trecut.
Da, okay. Nu-i trecut la acele 6, da, văd 1 hour sau next minute sau...
Da,
yeah.
exact.
Și dacă am healing cum e acum, cum am dat pe ăsta, atunci o ține până la long rest, după aia apă chioară.
Da, după aia apă chioară. Da.
Ok, good.
De la level 5 nu-ți mai expiră. Asta vreau să zic.
I just stack them up?
Da, mai mult, nu poți să ai mai mult de, îți zice acolo, you can only have 2 such concoctions at a time. Deci, and the creature can only benefit from one effect at a time.
Deci eu pot să am 2.
Da, tu poți să ai 2. Tu acum dacă vrei, când o să...
Deci dacă dau 2 la liniu, pot să mai am 2 altele, nu?
Nu poți să ai decât 2 maxim.
Așa scrie acolo. Că eu pot să am 2.
Înțelegi tu. Nu poți să ai mai mult de 2 at a time. Dacă tu, oricum nici nu poți să ai mai mult de 2, că ai doar 2 pet action-uri pe zi. Doar că de la level 5 nu-ți mai expiră.
Level 5 zic eu, da.
Da, atunci poți să ai 3 at a time.
Și pot să fac 2 pe zi și lăsam una ziua de înainte sau ceva
Da,
de genul
ceva
ăla.
de genul ăsta. Da, ceva de genul
Și
ăsta.
crește pet action-ul cu level-ul sau?
Crește la level 5, 9 și așa mai departe, ți-e scris acolo. La level 9 mai
Nu, uses, mă refer.
Nu, uses nu, niciodată nu o să ducă. Mai mult de 2 nu o să ai.
Ok.
Deci ăsta e... This will be your path action.
I'm very familiar with this one.
Ok. Și cu herbalism eu am un homebrew unde pot să-ți dau rețete, pentru că o să ai chestii și o să poți să aduni herbs și am listă cu herbs și așa mai departe. I believe you're going to enjoy this path action. Câteodată e foarte useful, foarte useful.
Yeah. It is. Mai ales dacă o să fim în pădure și așa și...
Da, o să ajute să poți să faci.
Presupun că poți să găsești și în oraș poți să găsesc ingrediente dacă am nevoie.
Da, poți.
Ok.
Am și preț pentru ele. Dacă le găsești în natură, gratis și trebuie să plătești doar costul ca să faci poțiune. Astea 6 sunt pe lângă alea. Astea le poți face așa, pe loc. Deci, cu herbalism, poți să creezi alte poțiuni.
Bun, și care 6? Stai un pic.
Astea 6 din tabel, Healing, Swiftness,
ok,
Resilience,
bun,
Boldness,
asta,
Flight
da.
și Transformation, astea sunt legate de Path Action. Astea sunt concoctions. Și atunci ai
Yes.
your potions, care sunt separate.
Păi, dacă sunt afară din oraș, trebuie să caut ingredientele și în oraș cu
Corect.
intimidation.
Deci cam asta ar fi.
Interesting.
Bun, în astea 3 săptămâni atunci o să te înveți o grămadă de chestii legate de herbalism și având în vedere persoanele cu care te-ai întâlnit tu până acum, Unetia is the most motherly figure sau the most grandmother figure ever. În Duskbarrow o să afli că sunt foarte mulți beast folk și foarte mulți dark elfi care îs trecuți prin multe. Și cumva destinul sau by their own luck au ajuns în Duskbarrow și în sfârșit și-au găsit pacea, și-au găsit o casă și și-au găsit liniște. E ceva anume ce mai vrei să faci, poți să explorezi, poți să ai libertate, să afli mai multe chestii dacă vrei să întrebi, să vorbești cu ea, să vorbești cu Mordred.
Păi vreau să văd dacă pot să vorbesc cu diverse animale de pe oraș, să văd dacă...
Da. O să te întâlnești cu one of the leaders of the hunters. His name is Oglen. The Viking like individual.
Ogle mi-ai zis?
Oglen.
Ok.
Stai să nu greșesc. Stai că-ți spun imediat. Da, Oglen. 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 Și ăștia sunt toți așa foarte de treabă. E Pilotia, care e micoteul ăla cu alb, cu negru și maro. Tipa elfă blondă e Curi, cu capa. Și la un dat o să se întoarcă și Morgana și inclusiv Morgana o să stea câteva ore și o să vorbească cu unul. Și o să fie pentru prima oară când o vezi pe Morgana fără armură și curată, spălată și tu o să faci duș și îmbrăcată și ea în haine normale de aici din Duskbarrow, tot așa, genul ăla de Pocahontas, gen, nu știu cum să zic altfel.
Oh, God. Okay.
Cu părul alb, își prinde și ea la fel cum îl ține Une și copiii de-abia așteaptă. Da.
Sunt curios de relația dintre aceste beasts și The Hunters.
The Hunters and the Beast, deci fiecare Hunter are un beast cu care face un bond.
So they're bonded, nu-i...
They are bonded, da.
Ok.
They can communicate with each other, they are bonded. They sleep together, they eat together, they hunt together. It's practic familie.
Da. Okay.
Și da, they do create this beautiful bond. And they can sense each other, can communicate, can find each other. And o să vezi că se și antrenează la un moment dat. Morgana la un moment dat o să se întoarcă o să meargă prin mulțime, mergi și tu pe acolo, e și Unetia, e și Mordred, și...
Vreau să fiu atent la ce se întâmplă în jur, să văd ce face fiecare și să văd alți oameni din oraș cum se comportă și...
Ok. Toată lumea e entuziasmată să-i vadă pe The Siblings Together, toți vin și îmbrățișează, se bucură, îi ia de mâini, older people care stau acolo pe pietre sau pe băncile lor și Morgana, nu ți-ai găsit încă bărbat, nu te-ai surat încă.
God.
Copiii care de-abia așteaptă să alerge după ea și Mordred se joacă și face tot felul de artificii and he using his cantrips and his spells to create all sorts of sparks and lights and multicolored showers and stuff. Și Une o să te întrebe că, de fapt o să zică, it is very heartwarming to see the two back in Duskbarrow. I've promised their parents that I will take care of them, but it seems that I failed in my mission.
I'm also glad they're back together. And I'm glad to have met them.
What do you think about Duskbarrow, Yami? Do you like it here?
Yes, it's nice. A bit crowded for my taste, but it's nice. It's different.
It is a sanctuary for those who have been hurt by the Empire or hurt by life itself. I've made it my life's goal to create this place. Many beast folk were used as slaves, tortured, had their parents taken from them by the Empire. But in the end, they could find this place. But you need to understand, Yami, that this place, Duskbarrow, only exists because the hunters protect it. We have dealings with Avan and other feral elves. And our peace and our protection depends on many things.
Do you trust Avan?
To a certain degree, yes, I do. I know that he has his own ambitions, but at the end of the day, he wants to protect the woodlands. Just that the means by which he wants to accomplish that, I do not agree with them. It is never a wise choice to create more hatred, to perpetuate the cycle of vengeance over and over and over again. This will never end. But at the same time, what we are doing here in Duskbarrow is just not enough.
It's a start. It looks like something that the world could be one day.
I'm happy you see it like that. You're wise for your years.
I just look around and say things. I'm very young.
Yes, you are. You are but a child, but you have room to grow a lot.
I hope I don't get any higher. The door frames are kind of small for me.
I do not presume to know how it's like to have that hatred inside of you. You seem to be pretty good at controlling it until now, but maybe you didn't have anything to trigger it yet.
I'm trying. I'm working on it to keep it under control so it doesn't get out if I don't need it. Avan helps. So does Mordred.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I do not know Vatan's ways to control this hatred, but I know magic. I believe that your hatred can be controlled with love, with compassion, with hope, with kindness. Maybe I'm mistaken. But I am sure that vengeance and mindless killing is not the answer. It never was.
Well, I don't want to kill the ones that did not hurt me, so
If you follow
or the ones that
Vaughn,
are not
if you
not
follow
working
Vaughn,
against me.
there might come a time when you will might be asked to kill innocent.
Hmm.
Who knows?
We'll see.
But for the time being, learn anything you can about this about herbalism. I also have a gift to you before we part ways.
But you've given me so much knowledge.
Yes, but I like to invest in the future. And I believe that children like you, who thirst for knowledge, who want to learn, who have, especially who have magic, they are important. They need to be taken care of. And so, I've copied this. She's done leather-bound book. Și zice, this is a list of potions, a list of ingredients and instructions on how to make them. It will guide you further in your path of becoming a herbalist.
Thank you. This is all I wanted.
You're most welcome.
And I hope I can use my little bit of magic that I have for good, even if all it does is corrupts and destroys. I used it one time and it destroyed my blade as well as the creature.
That is because you can't control it. Once you learn to control it, I believe that you will no longer break your blades. But be careful not to break yourself in the process.
I'll try.
I can keep babbling about, but the truth is that you need to talk to people. You need to quench your thirst by seeking, by looking around, what you've been doing the past few weeks. And I believe that your future, even though it's going to bring you great hardships, you will do well. But whatever comes, Duskbarrow can be your home. Whenever you are in need of respite, sanctuary, rest, you can come here.
About that, would I need a kind of token so the guards know me or the wolves or...
No, we already know you. You don't need a token. Just show them the book.
Alright.
For example, you could show them the book. They will know. Or just show them the book. The hunters, even if you meet other hunters, you can show them the book and they will know that you come from Duskbarrow.
Great.
Okay.
I wanted to ask something. Is it alright if I talk with others that are not like me?
Yes,
Like
of
I
course.
saw a cute Mikota girl, right? She's gone now.
Go for it. Talk.
Is that
Mingle.
allowed? I'm not sure how it goes with.
Of course. You are allowed to go and talk to people. Go and meet people. Talk. Socialize.
Alright.
You are young. Go and meet people.
Yeah, but other children my age are small and
Doesn't matter.
I don't want to scare them.
I don't believe they are going to bully you, so don't worry about that.
Not worried about that.
Then don't bully, nu bully tu.
Alright.
Ok, poți să te duci, să cunoști oameni, să vorbești with the cute Mikote girl, sure.
Yeah.
Ok. So, Mordred și Morgana, they kept to themselves a lot during this time. Au fost zile întregi în care s-au retras la casa lor. Și te-au lăsat cu une. Te-ai împrietenit un pic cu The Hunters. O să zic eventual că poate la un moment dat o luat cu ei, ca să vânezi, ca să... No. Vezi tot așa alte variante și să vezi, să vorbești și cu Remria, care e o altă Dark Elfă, care are o altă viziune asupra vieții și ea nu-i deloc de acord cu Ovan and with his methods. Și, na, în toate zilele astea, la un moment dat, o să vină acasă, după o zi de mers la vânătoare sau de gathering herbs sau chestii de genul ăsta. And you go back to Une's home și de sus auzi pe cineva plângând.
Alright. În afară de ea, mai era cineva la ea în casă sau doar ea, de obicei?
E vocea lui Morgan.
Right. I'm gonna try to sneak upstairs to
Ok, make a stealth check.
see. I don't want to really intrude and I don't know what's going on, so... Yeah.
Ok, 9 păzar. So you try to sneak...
Era bine 9 păzar.
Da, but you somehow...
E scara aia care scârție.
Ai zis mai degrabă că ești emoționat de plânsetul ei, de hohotele ei. Și l-am dat the wooden floor squeaks. Na, și te aude Morgana și din instinct își scoate dagger-ul și o și sărit pe tine, te-o și pus jos, ți-o pus dagger-ul la gât. Și o vezi, dangleie părul, cum curg lacrimile la timp pe față și... It was you. Și a dagger-ul.
Are you alright?
Șterge lacrimile. Nothing that concerns you.
If I can help, just let me know.
No, you can't.
Alright. Is your brother safe?
He is safe.
Good.
This has nothing to do with my brother. This
I understand.
has everything to do with myself.
What? Your deal?
Se uită așa la tine și she's giving you the stink eye, știi?
Did you have to do something you didn't want?
It's my responsibility. It doesn't matter. I've done horrible things in the past. What's another one? And another one. And another one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the same pretty soon.
You still have a choice.
Yeah.
I don't. My freedom, I've lost it. I've lost it for my brother.
Could I take your burden? Is that something that's possible?
What?
So you can also be free with your brother?
I guess I don't know. It's no.
Alright.
Don't be stupid. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do. Why are you even suggesting such a thing? You don't even
I'm
know
not
me.
suggesting, I asked. So, I don't know.
This doesn't concern you. It was my choice.
Then you wouldn't be sad, right? You would be free to live your life with your brother, which is also free.
It was my choice. I've bound myself to him to save my brother. And that's that. If he asks me to kill something or someone, I'm doing it. That's what I am. I am an assassin. That's what I do. And a huntress. I was.
Do you like it?
What does it look like? Do you think I like it?
Would you want it to stop?
Of course.
Good. Gonna go get some apples.
Somewhat?
Apples.
Apples.
Apples don't matter.
Ok. Sure.
Plec.
Și you take some apples.
Nu, plec în piață să-mi caut mere.
Ok, o să încerce să te oprească de câte ori să spună să nu faci prostii, să nu fii nebun, să termine cu prostiile, că... Așa?
No, I'm not stealing them. It's fine.
Ok. Ok, te duci de marketplace, nu-i mare lucru să îți dea cineva...
Give me some apples!
Toată lumea, you need to pay for those. I've
Oh, yeah.
imported them from the port, from Victor Salo's port.
Yeah, sure. Assuming I have some money, I'll pay for them.
Plătește
Yes.
cineva pentru, plătește Oglen dacă e the hunter pentru tine sau Curi sau the Micote girl, it's fine.
Yeah.
Și plătește pentru tine câțiva capuri acolo pentru ceva mere.
Yeah. 2 mere într-o.
Ok.
Okay.
Ok, ți-ai luat merele?
I'll keep an eye out for Avan if I ever see him.
Ok. Păi eu să zic că după cele 3 săptămâni, dacă nu mai e ceva anume ce vrei să faci în Duskbarrow, ai cunoscut-o pe Une, she's the leader of the Duskbarrow and the shaman of this place. She built this as a sanctuary, this is important. You've met part of the hunters, ai văzut diferitele perspective, you've seen something different, you've learned things, many things, and after 3 weeks or so, Avan and his people return, and Avan, bineînțeles, îi spune lui Morgana să se pregătească, Mordred vine și el că nu vrea să o lasă pe soră sa singură și Avan: Now, Yami, it is time for us to depart to a sacred place known as the Shrine of the Waterbringer. We are going to guard that place for a while and become stronger, train you in your hatred and make you a fine soldier, a better soldier.
All right.
And in time, we are going to build up an army to fight against the Empire. And under the protection of Rhea Silva and her guidance and the guidance of the other 7 gods.
So we're gonna take the shrine and protect it?
The shrine is under feral elf supervision for years. We've been trying to keep it a secret from the Empire because the Empire is constantly trying to destroy everything that's related to the religion of Orsa, Finis, and the Eight. So the Shrine of the Waterbringer is a holy place, a sacred place. And we will protect it. We will remain there and bask in its magic, become stronger, teach you and other new recruits. And in a few years, we're going to strike and begin our onslaught against the Empire soldiers. And whatever we can, we will do. Whatever it takes.
That's good. Sounds good. Can we talk in private? Just I want to ask a few questions just
Of course,
about the hatred and all that.
of course. Vă retrageți undeva
Sure.
pădure, Dust Bear on one of the alleyways, whatever.
Mhm.
So,
Well, this shrine thing sounds great because I could really channel my hatred into doing whatever is needed to help the people of this great city. In these last few weeks, Duskbearer became like a home for me, something I never had, and I would like to protect it.
that is fair.
I heard you're giving away. You have deals that are going on with you.
You wish to
Your
make a
help.
deal,
Yeah,
alright? If it is mutual, I'm willing to listen.
I have few friends, and I'm willing to help one of them. And maybe I have to talk to you about the deal. Could I take Morgana's debt as my own, and she could be free with her brother?
Instant îl vezi, devine foarte defensiv, he's crossing his arms. So you wish to bargain for her freedom.
Yes.
Interesting. I will not lie to you. There is great potential inside of you. Do you remember a few weeks ago, I've shown you one of my objects?
All right, with the ball and the triangle, and yeah, those were nice.
The moment you've channeled your magic through your hand, you've actually moved one of the cubics a little bit. I was quite impressed by your latent ability.
I didn't see it move. I tried and I tried and I. But if you say it moved, oh,
It moved, just a tiny bit, but enough to impress me. And enough to make me understand that there is another one whose hatred runs so deep that it can use the ancient knowledge and the ancient power of the gods.
what ancient knowledge? Will I be able to summon them like you?
Do you remember the spirit?
Yes.
Think about it. It's like you summon a spirit and give it a physical, yet not physical form. It exists in the material realm, but at the same time, others cannot touch it, cannot harm it. It's like summoning up an entity out of thin air, a ghost.
I saw you summon them, but are they useful? Are they helping you? Are they?
They are very useful in fights. They can protect you, they can poison enemies, they can attack. They can do many things. If you wish
Yes.
to buy her freedom, then you will be mine.
And by being yours, would I learn those techniques you are speaking of?
Of course. I believe you have the potential of becoming a Shillian Knight.
I'm sorry, what?
A Shillian Knight.
Oh, all right.
In the past, the Sun Kingdom had the Sun Dancers, an elite group of warriors who used their extraordinary magic and fighting abilities to merge them into a perfect killing machine. They were fast, ruthless, powerful. I was one of them.
Are there others?
There are. Some of them fell, like me, and became dark. Ashen. After that happened, I renounced my title, and I became what in the ancient elven tongue was called a Shillian Knight, a fallen knight, a knight who uses hatred to fuel its abilities. But I improved upon it, and with the help of the ancient knowledge of the gods, I can summon these things, what I call cubics.
Can you give them any shape?
You can give them different shapes, yes, but usually they come in geometrical forms, spheres, cubes, dodecahedrons.
I've gotten really attached to the forest and the herbs from it. I've learned potions and how to craft them, so it might feel more natural for me to have shapes that I'm used to, like berries or apples or carrots.
I don't believe they can take such a form, but you can certainly try.
All right. What would be the price for Morgana?
You
Exactly.
you will become a Shillian Knight, and you will become my soldier, my fighter, my killing machine. If I say you fight, you fight. If I say you kill, you kill. No questions asked.
Right.
That is the deal.
Yes, but I wouldn't want to fight against Morgana or Mordred. That's my only.
That is fair, and you have my word. I will never harm Dark Elves, or the Children of the Forest, or Duskbearer. I only wish to kill and destroy Empire scum. And the Empire
Right.
itself.
I can work with that.
In return, you will get her freedom. I will renounce my claim. And I will train you and teach you how to become a Shillian Knight. And you will become my sword and my shield.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a new sword because the last one broke because of the magic.
I take care of my own.
Yeah, but you have a weird kind of heavy sword. I cannot use that. We'll find something, I guess.
As a blade dancer, as a sun dancer, we used elven long blades. Beautiful, curved, elven-made blades imbued with magic. They were light as a feather.
That sounds great.
Very well.
Do we need to make the deal magical or something? I don't know how these deals work. I want it to be official. I want it
We
to
will
be.
make it as the faded. A promise. A magical
All right.
promise.
I cannot guarantee for later, but right now I really want to do this. I want to help my friend.
Very well.
What would happen if I would, I don't know, be controlled by magic to not do my part? Would something
It
happen to
depends.
me?
Something bad will happen to you. You will either die a painful death, or other
Even,
bad things might happen to you.
even if others control me? Because I've heard of many types of magic while being in the city.
Well, that is a risk you must be willing to take.
Right.
Very well. Then I am willing to agree to this deal. You are going to become my sword and shield, do my bidding, and in return I will make you Shillian Knight, and Morgana is free.
That sounds great.
Very well. Then a promise is a promise. Repeat after me.
Alright.
Să ziceți niște chestii în Elven. And you are
Okay.
going to make a deal with Avan. Nice. Nu m-am așteptat la asta. Very nice.
Când l-ai prezentat am trecut acolo Warlock Daddy, deci nu...
Okay, hold up there. Okay, so you've bought Morgana's freedom.
Yep.
Okay, very well. Then please go and tell the others that they need to prepare. And you can be the lucky one who tells Morgana that she's and her brother are free.
Right, I have a great idea about that. Well, we go back to the others, and I tell them that they have to prepare, and I look at Morgana. Not you. You're fine. And I go and pack my things.
Ok. O să vină, evident, Morgana la tine și o să fie like... O să-i spună Van, probabil. Dacă nu-i dai tu detalii, o să fie foarte confuză, nu înțelege ce se întâmplă.
Dacă vine după mine și mă întreabă...
Da. Nu văd de ce ar veni. Ar zice că, ok, ăsta e ciudat. Copil de 15 ani, crescut sclav, nebun, îl las în pace. Dar dacă o să-i spună, na, Van, o să vină la tine, like... Again. Hai să...
Yummy, da.
Nu, la melodie. Bineînțeles, cu cuțitul afară. Să vină la tine super nervoasă. Capul a plecat, părul în față. What have you done, Yami?
Nothing? What have I done?
That's not what Avan has been telling me. Did
All
you
right,
make a
yeah.
deal with him? That included
Yes.
me.
Yes, you're free now.
You fucking idiot. O vezi super
That's not-
nervoasă.
Not very nice to say that about Avan.
O vezi că tremură toată. Să-și lasă dagger-ul să cadă.
Îl prind. Oh, I need a dagger. Thank you.
Și o să vină și o să te ia în braț. Și o să plângă, dar nu așa. O să plângă, știi cum? De numă. Și o să te strângă super tare în brațe, o să cadă la un dat în genunchi, o să strângă de hainele tale și să plângă. Și o să zică, You do not know what you have done. But I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Good. Mă las jos la ea. Now you don't have to be sad anymore.
do
You
not
can enjoy
understand.
life with your brother, and we'll meet again.
No, you don't understand. Van, he has our interest in mind, but he is not a good person. He will make you do things. And even if you are willing to do it, in time they will break you. If you've chosen to do this, then I will choose this. I will bind myself to you.
No, you won't.
It is my choice. You've
No.
chosen to do this without my consent. You didn't talk to me, and you are reckless as fuck.
I wanted you to be safe with your brother.
You had your freedom, and you've chosen slavery again.
I mean, all my life I've known mostly slavery, so this is gonna be not that different. Just
Shut
for
up.
the right cause.
Just shut
It was
up.
my choice this time.
Just shut up and listen. For as long as you are bound to Avan, I am bound to you. Do you understand what that means?
Not a clue.
I am yours.
No.
You still don't understand. Te aș te sărută.
Ew, no. I like you as a friend.
Sigur?
Yeah.
doesn't matter. If you go with the Van, I will go with you. And
Oh.
Mordred probably will follow as well, because he will not let you or I alone. We will not leave you.
It's fine. You should just enjoy your life, your freedom, and about the things that he makes us do. It's not that the big of a deal. Just killing someone. It's that's life, I guess. I'm guessing you feel sad about these things because you had parents and you were happy and
Maybe one day you will understand what he made me do. But you are too young for that, probably. Killing was part of it, killing children or killing innocent, but there were other parts as well. But it was my choice, as this is also mine. I will come with
also
you.
he told me something interesting about my true potential. Chilean Knight, he said. It sounds nice. It sounds fancy. I could do that. I could be that.
I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, I will be there. Se ridică, and this is my choice. Se duce să se echipeze pentru drum.
Am luat negru.
Hmm?
Am luat negru.
Normal.
Ah,
Sort dagger. So, yeah. Even though this is her choice. Yeah, this is what Morgana would do. And of course Mordred would follow her. Și în momentul în care află ce ai făcut tu, nici el nu te arăsă. Chiar ei sunt liberi. Clar, Van nu poate să le zică faceți asta și numai. Are puterea aia asupra ei. Dar
Yep. That's good.
o are acum asupra ta.
That's gonna be
So
fine.
you will begin your travels towards Duskbarrow. And, nu Duskbarrow, scuze, towards the Shrine of the
Shrine.
Waterbringer. Vezi ceva pe hartă acolo?
No.
Nu vezi așa? Ok. Shrine of the Waterbringer. Configure permissions. Bogdan. What about now?
Yes, I see.
Ok. So that is the Shrine of the Waterbringer. Sau Rea
Ai
Silva.
fiți aici lângă, da, încolo.
Da, 2 zile.
Ah,
Distanță. Da. So yeah, this is the Shrine of the Waterbringer.
Blueberry
and,
Cubics, here I come.
O să înceapă o altă etapă din viața ta și o să facem skip de câțiva ani.
Okay. Just one question first.
Da.
Doesn't do la baie.
Voiam să-ți propun să ne oprim acum. Știu
Ok.
că e numai 9 dar cred că e un moment bun să ne oprim și n-aș vrea să grăbim, că durează mai
bun.
mult toată partea asta poate și o să fie și encountere și așa mai departe. Și cred că o să mai avem încă o sesiune finală, vedem săptămâna asta cândva.
Ok.
Și cred că e ok, putem să ne oprim aici. Atunci, for now.
Bine, atunci zice, vrut să zici cu time skip-ul.
Atât aveam să zic cu time skip-ul, că poți să te gândești dacă e ceva ce mai vrei să faci. O să-ți urmezi antrenamentul de Chilean Knight și o să ai, în sfârșit o să fii level 1 și o să-ți ai primele tale chestii de Chilean Knight. Basically o să ai caracterul.
Okay. Do I get any more skill proficiencies or not? Is that it?
O să mai primești un skill proficiency, da.
Okay.
Care, whatever makes sense. Ar putea fi perception, ar putea fi nature. Mi se pare că it makes sense.
Da, asta ar fi avut sens până acum, dar țin cont că urmează trainingul lui Avan și ce-o fi, cred că o să iau Athletics.
Athletics? Ok.
Yes.
Ok. Atunci, training Athletics it is.
Okay.
So now you have Acrobatics, Athletics, Intimidation, Stealth and Survival.
It's not a paladin.
Nope, deloc.
Ah.
E foarte, e fain, e diferit complet față de un paladin sau chestii de genul ăsta și ai și cu herbalism stuff și survival și stealth, e deloc, e complet altceva.
Da,
E fain.
perfect.
Ok. So, ne oprim aici. Și asta voiam să zic în timp, având în vedere ce ai făcut pentru Morgana și tot și chestia with bound to you, that's what they do and that's how they choose their mates. Și având în vedere sacrificiul care l-ai făcut, if you want Morgana and a family, she will become your wife in the future.
I want the cute Miqo'te girl.
The cute Miqo'te girl nu o să vină la UFA. Deci, for story reasons, tu o să petreci mulți ani în asta. So, chiar dacă nu e the cute Miqo'te girl, e the cute Dark Elven girl.
Mhm.
Și pe data viitoare poți să te gândești câți copii vreți să aveți.
Acum, când am vorbit înainte de character
Da.
de sesiune 1 și 2, ți-am zis ideea de bază, dar acum...
Da, ți-am zis că lucrurile poate se mai schimbă după ce jucăm. Vezi tu. Te mai gândești.
Yeah.
Dar o să fie dita mai timeskip-ul, în care o să ai aproape vârsta care o să o ai tu la final. Deci o să treacă 20 de ani sau ceva de genul ăsta, o să treacă sau mai mult, nu mai știu cât aveai tu, 40 ceva.
Yeah.
Deci o să ai copii mari.
Mă bucur că ai progresat cu o chestie. O să-ți trimit mesaj pe Facebook.
Ok. O să închid înregistrarea atunci.
Yeah, ok.
So this is part 2. Mai avem part 3 data viitoare. And backstory-ul e gata.
Yeah, fine.